Hit it.
Hit it.
Say your words.
Like and subscribe. Oh, piggies.
Good morning, y'all. It's Zoe with Chestnut Hills Farmstead, and this morning it is beautiful. It is about 50, I'm gonna say about 55 degrees right now, and with the wind not blowing, it's pretty nice out here. We're not completely bundled up. So this morning Nick and Chance have gone ahead and put down the new one strand that will be for the pigs. We are moving them today. It is time for them to go from their old paddock, and they're going to go into this new paddock as we work them down. We had showed you guys before in another video that we had moved them the entire length of this terrace, the garden area, but we decided to pull them back some to amp up the voltage. So today they're going to get moved to their new one. In just a little bit, Chance has baseball practice, so while I take him to baseball, Nick is going to go ahead and take advantage of the daylight hours that he has. So Nick's going to get up here and he is going to finish cutting in the rest of that road back in the back that he started and you guys saw in our last video. And then he's going to take off down in the woods through our fire break and clean up the road where the forestry had come through and cut for us. He's going to make sure there's nothing in the way, and we're going to have them come out and give us a permit to allow us to do a controlled maintenance burn. We're going to try and start cleaning up the woods some, get some of that underbrush out, and then hopefully we'll start running some of the animals in the woods to do some digging and cleaning. We're also planning to burn up under all the pines. So we got several things to do today, and you guys are going to come along with us. So let's go do this. First things first, this morning we have been using our utility trailer as our trailer for the water tank because the old one, the tongue on it or the latch, something broke. So we have been using our utility trailer, but we really want to keep that freed up in case we need to hook to it and go and not have to worry about moving a big heavy water tank. We had bought this boat trailer from a man on Facebook Marketplace back during the summer, and we had begun to make a chicken coop out of it that we were going to have in the pasture. We have already put hardware cloth, we had some walls up, and then someone stole our utility trailer out of our yard that was full of all the lumber we were using to build this. We never got our trailer back, never got our lumber. So what I did is, trying to be resourceful, took all the lumber that we had, the walls and all, and took that off. We're using that to help build toward the RV camper coop, which is much bigger. It's going to hold a lot more chickens. And we decided we'll use this as our water trailer for now. And so this morning we got all that moved over. We'll take our utility trailer back home, use this one in the pasture. It's smaller. It's just a little more handy for us and what we need to do here at the farm. So the guys are wheeling up the one strand that we had in the old paddock, which the pigs do not realize that it is missing. And they are used to looking for that yellow line. So in just a few minutes we're going to try to move them over, and we're hoping that we won't have to put up this white pig fencing that you see. That's electric as well, because the voltage is pretty high on the yellow and it stops them in their tracks. So we're hoping that that's all we're going to need now. Come here, Henry. Henry, I'm gonna follow you, Henry.
So I figured it best to shut the tractor off for a minute and kind of explain what I'm doing. The last thing Zoe told me before she left was, don't get out there and just work and not say anything. I agreed to that, so I'm going to explain a little bit of what I'm doing. I don't know how much of this you can see, but we were making a road in. You've seen our pasture, and we don't want to drive across it and continue messing up our grass or wearing a path through there. So we came down this wood line making a road, but we also have a lot of terraces, and just pulling the stock trailer in and out, Zoe pulling the water trailer around the pasture. She just needs a better road to be able to come in, and once we get to the backside in the area where the animals are, we're able to drive along the top of the terraces and not mess up our pasture, not do too much damage to the grass, and certainly not do too much damage to our vehicles or equipment. So that's what I'm working on today. I just wanted to show you a little bit of it. I'm gonna get back to it.
Been to baseball practice this morning, and now we are back here and we're walking through our trail, our fire break, and Nick is ahead of us and he is scraping it down, trying to clear out any of the debris. We're just checking to make sure there's no trees down, just kind of checking everything out, and he's going to clean up what he can with the tractor, and then we'll come back through with a saw if we need to for any of the other stuff.
We're walking on the fire break.
Okay. Is part of the fire break that has not been box plated again, and then this is what has. So you can see there's a definite line where we're going to be able to set fire to one side and not have to worry about it spreading across to the other side as much. There's always potential that it will spread, and we have to take the precautions to be sure that it don't.
Daddy, we found you.
Okay guys, so that's all we've got for today. I know that this is a hodgepodge video, but when Saturdays are really the only day we have to work together to get things done, Nick usually spends his Saturdays finishing up the things that we started throughout the week. So what we got done today, Nick got the rest of the driveway scraped down. We got the pigs moved to their new paddock. Nick was able to box blade through our fire break and get that scraped down again. And I think we had a pretty successful day overall. So we are so glad that you guys stuck around and watched. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that like button and hit it.
Good. You open your hips and everything. There we go. Ready? Good. Good. Way to fix yourself. Good swing. There we go. Kill him. There we go.
It is. Get it. Good job. Oh.